Doing Biweekly Contest 71. I haven't done any contest on Leetcode ever. So this is my first time and I don't even know how I'm gonna do this. So the first question is like you have to divide this number into two numbers using the digits used inside this basically. So I don't know how to solve this one. I'm guessing first let's see what the digits are. So maybe we can take count array, count vector, right? And this will store the count of the 9 digits and it should be initialized by 0. And should I make it a string or not? If not, then I'll have to go for while. Okay, so let's take a temp variable maybe, because we might use num again. So while temp exists, we just have to add, so basically remainder would be equals to temp mod 10 and we will increase the count of remainder plus plus basically, and then we'll just decrease the temp divide equals 10, right? So this is how I will get the count of every digit inside of this number. Okay, now what? So here they have taken a 3-digit number, but is it beneficial to take a 3-digit number ever? Like one is a 3-digit number and then this is a 1-digit number, and on the other side there's a 2-digit number and then there is a 2-digit number. So what can be the largest 2-digit numbers? That can be 99 and 99, right? So these two actually sum up to something like 200, right? Or 198, and 3-digit number, and 3-digit number can actually get okay, so if the 3-digit number plus that digit is less than equal to 198, then we can do a 3-digit number. Maybe should we even try considering a 3-digit number? That is weird. How do I solve this? I can actually go and make 4 factorial ways and arrange them and find the answer, but I don't want to do that. But let's just do that. So this is the brute force way. So what I'm gonna do is have the count of every number, right? So this should be 10, right? Because 0 to 9, right? So this should be 10. And what I'm gonna do is for one thing I know for sure is that on the left hand side it's going to be a smaller number always, right? Like this should not happen, right? Because we can always make a smaller number than this. Interesting. So let's just make a for loop, let's say. Okay. If ct of I is greater than 0, then we'll just make a number that is int number is equal to 0 and number how will we do this? Number plus is equals to, I into power of 10 comma oh, that's weird. Okay, now that's weird. I can solve a simple question like this. Damn. And we just have to return the minimum possible sum of new1 and new2. Yeah, so because we already know the arrangement of these, then we just need to select them, right? Let's take int number shall and instead of doing this, I'm just gonna do numpy dot pushback, and I'm just gonna push back that number into it. So now I have the numbers, like 1-digit numbers, and now what I can do is it's in numpy, and now what I can do is append them one by one. So these are all 1-digit, so these are basically 4 numbers, and I have to make 2 numbers from them. So 4 numbers I have, and I have to create 2 numbers. 4 digits basically. How do I do that? Okay, so let's go for 2 and 2, and then we can make another loop for 1 and 3, right? And we can also try 3 and 1 because the ordering matters. Does the ordering matter? No, right? Because it is a sum, so ordering does not matter. Maybe it matters. Okay, so whichever is like in this case, in 2 comma 2, I might have to consider all possibilities. So this will basically be for int. So the lower numbers is probably going to be the first digit of the number, and yeah, so let's take number 1. Number 1 is equal to 0, and number 2 is equals to 0. And for the first 2 numbers, so let's say for and I is equal to 0, I less than 2, I plus plus. So what I'm gonna do is just take the first 2 numbers from the number vector, and what I'm gonna do is basically give number 1 to be equal to number into 10, right? Into 10, and then I could just do this instead of making a loop. this would be num2 should be equals to numbe. This should be 1 into 10, right? So we are making 2-digit numbers, and yeah, so this should actually be number of 2, because this is the smaller one. Okay, so now the order of number 2 and number 3 does not really matter, right? Does not really matter, because it's eventually gonna come as it's eventually gonna come into the sum directly, right? So what I'm gonna do is uh, num 2 digit, basically this should be int num 2 digits, so this will be equals to num1 plus num2. Now let's calculate for 3 digit. How am I gonna do this for 3 digit? I don't know. I thought 3 digit was like never the optimal case, but it can be, you never know. Even if I take like 1 1 1, I think it's the optimal case, and I should just return this. Return num 2d, so basically the minimum of num 2d and number 3 3d. So what is number 3d? So we already know that it would contain that num. Let's declare a num3, and this would be made up of number of 0 into 100 plus number of 1 into 10 and plus number, and this doesn't really matter, so it can be third or anyone, and this can be number the other one. Alright, so this is basically the answer to that question, so we can just add it in here only, number of 2, and this is going to be the sum, right? And we can then return the minimum of both of these. That looks good to me. Let's see what the judge has to say, and I forgot to add 3 here. Let's see. Okay, use example test cases. Let's run the code. Compilation error. Does not return a value. What? Why? I have returned a value here. Oh, okay, I commented it. Shit. Let's run this. Okay, it is 6194. Is it correct or not? It is wrong. Expected answer not available during this. What? Okay, so the expected answer was 52 and 13. So what have I done wrong here? So I found out the minimum two numbers, 2 and 2, and I took it to be these numbers, basically 2 and 2, and I just added the last two numbers, right? This is what I did right here, isn't it? I think I am doing it correctly, and yeah, I think it is correct. Okay, let's say if this makes a difference. So what I'm going to do is yeah, it is correct. And then in this one also I just took 0 0 and 4 and 9, and this should be 13. let's display num 2d, and let's just say this is our 2d version of this. Let's do it similarly for 3d also pretty quickly. 3 dimensions and 3d. Let's run this. So 2d, our value comes out to be 61, which is completely wrong. So what is wrong here? And in the second test case, it is 94 and 904, which is also wrong. Are they strings or what? Why are they acting like strings? Why are they acting like strings though? This is clearly an integer vector, right? So 4 plus 9 should be equal to, like, okay, so something's weird. What is the error here? Let's display num1 and also num2 maybe. Code. So number 1 is 29 and number 2 is 32, which is wrong. Weird. Oh, okay. I got my mistake, so I jumbled up it. So what I have to do is I did 0 I11. I thought I did that, but I did not make it that. Okay, so this should not be inside of this. This should be inside of this. And basically what we'll be doing is we'll be pushing back the number that is greater than if count of rem is greater than 0, then we do this. Let's say, oh, we can't push it above. Wow, that shortcut does not work. And how many times we have to do that? We have to do that, and this should be I, and we have to do that count of I times, and oh no, there is no push up. And after every pushback we just have to decrease the count of I minus, right? This should do the trick. So answer is 52 and 13, right? So which is correct in my opinion. And now we can remove the debug statements. Will it work without the without removing the debug statements? Will it work? I'm really curious about that. So we remove this, yeah, and this should work. How do I know that it is correct or not? So it is accepted. Maybe this is done. And then we can move to this question. This is essentially the second question, and this is of medium difficulty. Oh no, easier one was so difficult. What will medium be? Oh no, rate limit exceeded. What is this? Oh my god, that's like a nightmare. What will be the last one? Hard. Minimum difference in sums after removal of elements. This looks like a segment tree. You're given a zero index integer array nums containing 3 n elements. You are allowed to remove any subsequence of elements of size exactly n from nums. The remaining 2 n elements will be divided into 2 equal parts. First n belong to first part, next n belong to second part, minimum difference possible between the sums of the two parts after removal of n elements. Huh. So 0 accepted summation. Nice. This has a lot of submissions. This does not have a submission. Weird. Oh, I hadn't refreshed it. Oh, I'm really lacking behind then. This might also have, yeah. So accepted solutions are 15. Wow. Okay. So the sum of first and second should be the minimum. And we can do that by removing n elements efficiently. Okay. Why is this so hard? Hmm. Hmm. So we can't sort it, right? Exactly. Hmm. We can actually go and remove. No, that's difficult, right? Hmm. So how will we do this? Let's try the easier ones. Okay, you in a zero index integer array nums and integer pivot. Rearrange nums such every element less than pivot before element greater than pivot equal to pivot appears in between the elements less than or greater than and greater than pivot. Oh, this is like it's like a quick sort, but you have to maintain the relative ordering. Only every pij, where pi is the new position of the ith element, pj is the new position jth element. When it's less than pivot, I is less than j, and this and this. Similar is for m is greater than pivot, I is less than j, I is numbers of I is greater than pivot, and numbers is less than pf, I is less than j. Return the nums after rearrangement. Nice. Now that's a question. Hmm. Mhm. Wait, we do not have to sort it? Yeah, we don't have to sort it basically. So can we take extra memory? Can we take extra memory? And smaller vector and larger vector and same, right? So for int I is equal to 0, I less than nums dot size, and we can give it a value of n maybe. So int n is equals to this, and we go I plus plus, and then we try if nums of I is less than pivot, then we append it in the smalls dot pushback maybe. Pushback nums of I, else if nums I is greater than pivot, then we can just large dot pushback nums of I, and else we can push it in the same array, but because it's same we can actually take a single count equals 0, and you can actually just count plus plus, and in the end what we can do is for int I0 I less than count I plus plus, so count times we can append small dot pushback pivot, and for auto and xn large, we can actually put small dot pushback large, right? And we can declare it to be n maybe, right? Can we? Yep, this should work. Small dot pushback function were called member function for this weird. What is this error? I haven't seen ever. What? It's like small, like a keyword maybe? What is this? And we have to return also. Compilation error. There is no pushback function. Oh, okay. Let's try now. Huh. What is this function? Weird. Let's search for this error. No matching. Can we not push back in this question maybe? Is it because of that we can't push back? Is this what it is? That we have to like rearrange? Yeah, we can rearrange, but I don't want to do that. Essentially. Let's just rearrange then. Share. Weird. So to rearrange that, what I'm gonna do is for I 0, I less than n plus plus, and if nums of I is less than pivot, So I can take 2 pointers. First is start pointer starts to 0 and end pointer starts at n minus 1, and yeah, I can replace weird. Okay. uh, hmm oh, I get it, I fucked up. This is correct. So I'm pushing back a whole vector, and I should just push x, right? Let's run the code. Finished. And your answer, is it correct or not? Let's see, -3 2 4 3 and 9 5 3 10 10 12 40. Yeah, it looks good. Let's see, accepted. Wow. Okay, let's move on to the next question. First, let me just handle this. Hello, sorry for the disturbance. Oh shit. Oh no, I don't care. Okay, so this got accepted. I'm really happy that it got accepted. Now this is like, let's read this first. A generic microwave supports cooking times for at least 1 second, at most 99 minutes and 99 seconds. Okay, to set the cooking time, you push at most 4 digits. The micro. What does 4 digit means? Okay, I get it. And the microwave normalizes what you push as 4 digits by pre-pending zeros. It interprets the first 2 digits as the minutes and the last 2 digits as the seconds, then adds up to the cooking time. For example, you push 954, it is normalized as 0954 and interpreted 9 minutes 54 and 0008. Okay, of course, and 80 and 90, 81 and 30. I get it. You're given a digit start at, move cost, push cost, target seconds. What? Initially, your finger is on the digit start at. Moving the finger above any specific digit cost, move cost. Okay. Pushing the digit below the finger once cost, push cost. There can be multiple ways to set the microwave to cook for target seconds, but you are interested in the way with the minimum cost. Amazing. Okay. That's a weird question I've never visited. Okay. Start at this. And the following are the possible ways to set the cooking time. 1000. 10 minutes, 0 seconds. The finger is already at digit 1, pushes 1, moves to 0. 9 minutes 60 seconds. This is also 600 seconds. I see. I can actually convert. No, it is already converted for me. So what is this one? Oh, there can be different paths to achieve the same 960. Amazing. That's something I've never seen. So let's say it's hmm, 0 pushes 0, moves to 9, pushes 9. 0, then 9, then 6, then 0. Okay, and this is 960. Okay, why would I do this 0 then? Minimum cost is 6, which is occurring in this one. Interesting. So it basically letters get appended from the right side, and then it go shift left when we add another. So first of all, converting seconds into minutes. So let's see if remainder is there. I should change their name, to be honest. So percentage 60. So if remainder is there, then what? If remainder equals 0, then we have two choices. One is to basically int minutes is equals to so the two choices are print minimum, so basically the minutes, and how we do that is basically going to each digit, then changing it or pushing it, and then you push to zeros. And if this is not the case, that means there is a remainder. So we have some minutes, let's say 23 minutes, and we have some 14 seconds, let's say. So we can't include some minutes inside of this because this is already saturated. So if we add 60 into this, oh, we can do that. We can incorporate 99 seconds. Okay. Now that made the question really difficult. How do I do it now? Shit. I don't know what to do then. So we can, let's ignore these for a second. So we can, let's say we have x minutes and y seconds. So if y is greater than, let's say 40 or 39, so if y is greater than 39, that is 40, right? Greater than equals to 40. Then we can't shift a minute in seconds into seconds, right? But if y is less than equal to 40, then we can. How much time is that? 45 minutes. So let's just say if less than 40. Else we just print out the cost. Let's make a cost calculator, and it takes in x and int y, and what it basically does is why are the move cost, push cost, and these all integers? Oh, it's the same push cost for every. Oh, then we can calculate it right here then, maybe. Or let's just pass it as parameters into this function, and what it should do is int digit 1 is basically x by 100, because divided by 10 would give us the second digit of that number, and digit 2 will be equals to x percentage 10, and digit 3 is equals to basically y, basically the minutes portion, and divide by 100, and in digit 4 is equals to y percentage 10, and now I just have to push them, go to them and push them, right? So if digit 1 is not equals to 0, and if digit 1 is not equals to 0, right, then we actually have to push it. Then if start at is not equals to digit 1, then we have to add the cost, and cost equals 0, cost plus is equals to move cost, and then cost plus equals to push cost, right? And then after that we're gonna repeat that for every digit, right? Oh, okay. So let's take a variable. Have we seen 0? Scene 0. Or let's say scene non-zero equals false. So else we can say that we have seen non-zero. Oh, okay, so we have to say here, let's see, non-zero to be equals to true, and start at is not equals to this one, then you can actually store them in an array. But since there are only 4 of them, I think I can do it without a loop, right? So what I'm going to do is basically start at becomes equals to the dig1, because we have pushed that and we are at that position now, and seen non zero is equals false. So we haven't seen a non-zero. Then we should do this, and wait. This should be an OR. So we have to do this operation. Okay, so we have to make these two stand out of this. And again here also. Right? Repeat this process. This should be dish3. If dish3 is not equals to 0, so if it's not 0, then we have to push it. And if it is 0, then have we seen non-zero until now? If we have, then we have to push it. And if we haven't seen a non-zero and it is a 0, then we don't do anything, right? Okay, this was 4. This is really bad code, but now we just have to copy the calling of this. So if it is like greater than 40, then we can't really fit inside the 60. So we just have to call this function and return it, right? And we forgot to return the cost. And in this case, the x would be the minutes, and this would be the remainder. Right? this would obviously be there, and then there would be a cost calculated of when we can actually minimum -1, so we can reduce the minimums and we can add 60 to the remaining part, and we can't add 260, so this should be correct. Let's see. Minimum int is not a function. What? What are they asking for? Why is this happening to me? Okay, line 70. Where's the line 70? So this is the line. Oh, I get it. I get it. So this should be changed. The name of this should be changed, right? So minutes should be equals to miny, let's say. Oh, 8 and 6. What is the... Oh shit, it's wrong. 6 output in this, and then 6 output in this also. Shit. Oh wait, the test cases are different. Are they? No, they are not. 676, right? So this is 600, and the answer should be 6, and in the case of 76, the answer should be 6. There is some mistake somewhere. What is that mistake? I don't even know. I don't even know. Oh, okay. This might not be an error because weird. When is it returning wrong answer in the first test case where it is 600. So let's see. Remaining will be 600, which will be 0, and this will basically be 10. So I'll pass this 10 and then 0, and I can actually pass 9 and 60 here in this case, right? So this is all good. And then what is wrong then? So let's see if this function is working correctly. So let's just display cost then, right? Or let's just display this one, these two. I think these are correct. So let's just display cost. And we have to do it here, 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 and here, right? Let's run the code. So it has a cost of 3. So it is already on 1. Then pushes 1 with cost 1, and this should display 1, right? Moves to 0, pushes 0, pushes 0. This should be this should be 1. Then two plus 3, right? So this would be 3, 1, 3, then a 1. And it is producing some garbage. How do I deal with it now? Okay, I can see. I can actually display the cost at this point also. This point, and this point, and this point, and this point, right? So it is 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it gets 2. Is it correct? It is correct, right? No, it is incorrect. So this should be push cost only. Something is wrong. Oh, okay. But I'm not passing this as pass by reference, right? I'm not doing that. I don't get it. How is this coming out to be 2? And then 3. Wow. Amazing. This is pure shit. Hmm. Move cost is 1, let's say. And target seconds is 1. So we have to push 1 1. Let's just say 0 1. Let's see. It was just 0. Why is that? Start, move, push. I don't know, man. I can't solve this. Sorry.